Today we're here interviewing newlywed couples to share their experiences and challenges in hopes to help newly engaged couples as they make that next big step thinking about the wedding date and wedding planning process.
We actually worked together at a time. It was only years later that we were reintroduced through a mutual friend.
My sister worked for a restaurant in Brampton, and Maddie worked there as well. I ended up going in to order a pizza, and I asked her out.
It's more romantic than that. There was actually more to it. He waited 2 hours for his pizza.
We officially met at an event that I was speaking at. I would always see him around, but he was like totally quiet and shy.
Kitchen's really busy. You should just go to the pizza. And he's like, no, I'll wait. So I was like, okay. So I started working again, and then he's like, I waited because I wanted to ask you out. And I was like, yes.
Maybe like 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And I got up and I saw this long message in my inbox, and I'm like, who is this? Like, and why are they sending me this message? But it was a good message, like, oh, that's nice or whatever. And then he gave me his number in there, but he wasn't trying to hit on me, I think.
I was not. We actually met at DHL where we work. They said, oh, you're tall, you should meet our friend Adam, he's tall too. And that's why they set us up, because we're both tall.
Was that?
Terracotta
Conservation, nice place. We're going on the hike, and I didn't know exactly where or when I was going to propose.
I decided to take her to the Art Gallery of Ontario, and I think she knew something was up.
Because he was like on the phone, and I'm like, why are you on the phone?
I proposed at my parents' house, and after dinner, I said, let's go out and hang out in the gazebo for a bit. And after I got my nerves out of my body, I got down on one knee and asked her if she'd be my wife.
There was like a pond and a park bench there, and I thought, this is perfect. Like this would be great.
I was moving around too much.
Yeah, she was moving around too much. The opportunity, the time passed, and there were some people around too, and I wanted it to be, romantic.
So we're walking, and he was like looking. We were looking at something, and I turn around and I see Vaughn, and I'm like, oh my god, this is about to happen. Like, it was awesome. Vaughn was a photographer guy. So I turned around and I saw him, and I was like, yes.
I ended up going to the mall afterwards, and I had asked her to marry me in the car.
When he got down on his one knee, I thought he was a little tipsy from the champagne. I was like, are you okay? You need help? Because I didn't know what was happening.
I felt him putting a ring on my finger. I didn't really thought of anything, and then I looked down like, oh my god, it's for real.
And then I was like, did you ask my dad? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, then it's a yes.
I freaked out, and I texted my sister straight away.
I wanted to go on a cruise for the proposal. Brought her up to the top deck where there was nobody, it was late at night, and I asked her to marry me with a ring pop as a joke. And she looked at me weird, and then she was like really quiet, and I was like, fine, you don't like that ring? And I pulled out the real one, and I gave her the real ring, and she sat there quiet for about 10 minutes.
And then he got down on his knee. He was like, oh, I just need to tie my shoelace. And I was like, and then he asked me to marry him.
You get the ring, you get the answer. No one talks about the shock value. Let it sink in. Once I woke up from my state of shock, it was good.
At a time period, I wanted to wait to make sure that I knew everything about her. And I think some people maybe get too caught up in the moment.
Don't hold back. You know what? Just be confident. Be cool. Just go for it. Just do it.
He proposed to something that I find romantic, and depends on the bride too, right? If he proposed at a baseball game, I would have been like, that's not me. What are you doing?
It's like one of those once in a lifetime moments. Right. So you only do it once, you don't do it again. So make it special.